Hey the berries, hope you're doing well. Today is April the 1st. Don't worry, there's no April Fools here. Maybe. So first, just want to make a video to kind of say apologies for the lack of league uploads for a little while, and apologies again for not uploading a tier list for this patch. I think at this point now, we kind of pointless me uploading it since there's going to be a new patch in a few days' time. I kind of wanted to give myself some time to play Milio in order to know where to actually place him, and then honestly it's a combination of not really finding the time, kind of not finding the energy to do so, but I promise I'll make a tier list for the next one, the next patch, and that should be out on Tuesday or Wednesday. So yeah, I've played a lot of games of Milio. I've been streaming a lot on Twitch primarily at the moment, twitch.tv/Bizzleberry, and thank you for everyone who's been tuning into those streams, much appreciated. It's been a rocky ride the last few days. I've hit Masters twice and then quickly fell down. I think peak we hit 111 LP Master, and I went as low as Diamond 3 yesterday, I think it was. I think right now we're sitting in Diamond 2. But yeah, I don't know how everyone else has been finding it at the moment, but I don't know what's happened. A lot of it has been, it feels like unwinnable games. Doesn't matter how I do bot lane. Like one of the first games I had today, I had a set that went like 0-2, 0-3 top, and he just, like 8 minutes, and he just decided, okay, he's not playing the game. He started waiting in the brush and going AFK, and yeah, and then obviously the team lost, so it feels like there's been a lot of rage quits and trolls and stuff, and it's been quite demoralizing to play actually solo queue the last few days. That's why there hasn't been any uploads. But for this one, we're up against Jinx Milio. We're playing with a Draven. Draven, as long as the Draven's good, we should be in for a good time. Talking about Milio, maybe thinking about how I think he is. I think on launch actually he wasn't doing too badly. Then he received a hot nerf, and I think people mainly didn't realize how to play against Milio and didn't really know what he did. Whereas playing him was actually incredibly... Imagine if that found something there. Milio is very, very easy to play. It's hard to kind of actually mess up playing that champion. Whereas it's actually quite difficult to know how to play against him, at least initially. And yeah, I think that was the reason why his win rate was above 50% on release. But now I feel like, even in extreme cases, it's definitely like the Lulu case where it's like an AD carry definitely has to be good in order to utilize it. People can know how to punish the Milio now more. Overall, I don't feel like he's in a fantastic spot. Let's make sure Draven gets that. Yeah, Jinx kind of in no man's land there. Didn't really need the Kindred appearance, but it was nice that she came down anyway. But yeah, overall I don't think like Milio was in a great position. I've been playing him a lot, but also I don't really find him that fun to play. I didn't mean to actually get that kill, but tower dives are always usually pretty messy. That one was no exception. Try and see if we can get a plate here, that would be nice. Jinx might look to interrupt recalls here. She kind of has to. She wants any look of any punish. Ooh. I don't think Jinx saw me there because I was just hugging the wall just enough there. But yeah, in order to counter Milio, you got a couple of options actually. You got hard engage, which may seem kind of weird, but his Q can disengage from some stuff. But even like the ulti removal, it's not fantastic, honestly. The heal's pretty bad. The giving your AD carry tenacity is just literally like, okay, his main count is just how good the AD carry is. Like if this Jinx is just going to be absolutely terrible all game, like there's no one else really here for the Milio to buff. That means that he's both him and Jinx are just out of the game if the Jinx is bad. And then you've got AP champions do quite well against him in terms of poking down, because he doesn't really block a huge amount. He can block a little initial burst with the shield, but obviously that wears off. the heal from the campfire is not particularly amazing. So yeah, like a lot of poke damage usually sticks, like Zyra in particular and Bran do really well against him. And then kind of enchanters do okay against him too, but more of like the hyperscaling enchanters like Sona, for example. Sona's a big one that does really well against him because Sona doesn't just rely on AD carry. We got problems. Oh, Jinx. Oh, Draven though. Milio killed me with the burn damage, I think. I think he landed an auto hit. Yeah, it's a shame Draven died. Draven didn't need to die. Actually Jinx didn't even need to die. That was just messy honesty from a lot of people. But yeah, hyperscaling enchanters do quite well, like Sona, because Sona, even if like the AD carry is not great, she's buffing up the whole team. So as long as someone on your team's ahead, it's fine. Whereas, you know, as I said, with like Lulu, Milio, Yuumi now, you can't like buff anyone else. You're literally an AD carry. How can I say it politely? You're basically chained to your AD carry, and roaming away from your AD carry just feels really, really bad. And you're instantly then removing a lot of your kit from like when you're doing that. So the hyperscaling enchanters, like for example, Soraka does quite well into Milio, Sona does as well. Nami's having a tough time right now. I think Nami can do okay into Milio, but it's not as good as the other two that I just mentioned, purely because she's just not in a good place right now. Whereas Soraka and Sona are like okay. So yeah, the main one says poke, those hyperscaling enchanters are your best bet encountering Milio. One of the reasons why I picked Thresh here is because I can't play any of those two with a Draven. If we're going to be playing with a Draven, we have to be looking for those kills, in which we can do early, especially pre-6 Milio, catching people out should be fine, and that's when Draven can potentially get kills, which he already has one. Unfortunately, I've got two of them. He clicked the lantern and dodged the Q. That was pretty nice. Spending a lot of time bot here. Wukong's level 6. Jinx is freezing the wave. There's 3 to mid. Ahri's got ulti to try and get away. Wukong's now coming back bot. Could be a case where they're maybe looking to invade. I'm gonna just check and see if Wukong's invading. He's still there. Crazy. Yeah, me and Draven aren't level 6 yet. Jinx has just hit 6. Just throw a shield out here so we don't take too much damage. We're keeping the wave tidy here. Oh, he wants to push in now. I think we could have just kept the wave there. Okay. I mean, during that, with Wukong bot side, Kindred was counter jungling a lot. So I was just wondering if Wukong knew about that. But I don't agree with Kindred playing so heavily into top side, especially when we've got a lot of kills bot. I think we should just keep snowballing bot side, because as soon as she goes down up top, if Wukong's down here we can't do anything. I think she should have just focused on doing bot side clear. But it's fine. We didn't get punished too badly for that. They lost a plate down here, they actually didn't get that one, which is pretty nice actually. 80 carry buying controls. What is this game? Alright, that's my support item upgraded. Milio is on 300. That's another thing with Milio, it's quite annoying sometimes to stack up his spell thief. It's more annoying than some of the other enchanters. That's a Milio flash. I don't need to flash necessarily, it's just the aftermath fight I was kind of concerned about. Because if there was another fight breaking out there, I didn't want to be on like 20% HP and not being able to take part. I wasn't quite sure what was actually happening in our side of that, or their jungle should I say. I'm gonna let Draven take this stack. Let him have that solo play. Let him get as much gold as possible. I don't really need that much gold, so it's fine. Oh, this is potentially huge here. This turret won't go down just yet, but Kindred actually left. There's a dragon spawning like now. Yeah, we might as well try and help out with that. That's fine. And then I got Locket. Put controlled in the dragon pit just to make sure they know we're doing it. I don't like Ari recalling. Pretty good hook there. I think if I actually continue that auto attack, I think I get the kill, so I'm kind of glad I cancelled it. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't like that Ari recalling in mid lane as we're doing the dragon. I think she still had a little bit of mana left, just to like hang around in the mid lane and just maybe one more wave or something. I think Draven wants 100 gold. No, he just altered it and then recalled. I think he would have been okay to stay there with the lantern protection. I don't think Wukong would have been down here straight away. Alright, so Infinity Edge, Essence Reaver on Draven at 13 minutes. If we don't win this game, then we're trolling. Right? It's all gonna be fine, right? Milio still hasn't completed Spell Thieves. So I was talking about Spell Thieves, I think, and then something else broke out. But with Milio, if you do self-cast E and then auto-attack, your passive counts for yourself when your own abilities are coming out. It counts as like a double. A double attack. So you get 40 gold if you auto attack when you self buff with your E. Okay, that was nice. Probably should have used Locket there just to mitigate some of that damage being taken. That is an awkward place for us to be pathing into. Don't like Ari being that far up. She does have ulti. Okay. Solid kill. Draven and Kindred are both worth a lot of money, so do need to be careful about those people and hopefully they won't die. Don't necessarily need Grievous wounds, so let's go get a Knight's Vow for the Draven just to reduce the damage he's taking, just keep him alive just a little bit longer. There's no more Rift Heralds this game, so it's going to be quite a slow mid-game, potentially. There is a dragon in 1 minute, so we're probably going to be fighting over that. Just lanternning for Draven there, just so he can take that turret. Nivea's going to be able to wave clear like that. I wasn't too sure if that turret shot there was going to do damage or not. Draven's got a lot of healing. Oh, he's got a Vampiric Scepter. He picked that up. Jesus, he was already back up to 4 HP. Okay, that's pretty nuts. Guess he's going Bloodthirster next. Dragon in 30 seconds. They surrendered. Someone must have left the game. Not sure who. But we take it. Another Draven. It's quite rare that we say that, isn't it? And yeah, Diamond 2, 85 LP. Hopefully I can get back up to Diamond 1 after playing some League. Probably on Monday. That's when the next Twitch stream will be, on Monday. I've always said I've wanted to do more YouTube streams. It's just that I haven't streamed quite as much on YouTube as I liked. I did a small stream, I think it was Thursday. The benefit of streaming on Twitch is I get to play like music on Twitch, and it helps me like drown out the sadness of solo queue. So I'll do, when I start feeling a little bit better, like mentally about playing League, I'll start streaming a bit more on YouTube. So yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit more of a heads up on that. And thank you for all my members, my paid subscribers, should I say, like on YouTube. Thank you very much for supporting me on here, on this platform. And thank you as well if you have used like your Twitch Prime on Twitch or have support me over there. Thank you, it means a lot. That you guys want to watch the content, especially when I'm streaming and the games do feel so good. You guys are always there to kind of like cheer me up and rally me on. So I'm doing my best. I will do my best to try and maintain uploads on YouTube. And yeah, sorry that was a bit of a quick game, but hopefully like my little rundown of Milio kind of helped giving the perspective. Jinx was the one who rage quit. Okay, I mean, yeah, we kind of did wreck them in the bot lane, and Jinx did give first blood by overextending kind of weirdly at level 2, so yeah. Oh well, GG, and I will see you, you know, maybe tomorrow for another gameplay or whatever, but the main thing will be the tier list coming out, hopefully, on Tuesday. Bye berries, take care.